Hey everyone, Dominator here. Just gonna go over the legendary weekend for the Senna. Uh, at the start, I am going to use my nitro as we're going downhill. This does help the acceleration a little bit to get up to that top speed quickly. Up ahead there is a car. I am going to go buy it so I can pick up the near miss and use that nitro. Here's just a small drift, and I let go of that drift just a little bit, put on the accelerator again, so it's ZR and ZL, or sorry, I should go ZL, Lego of ZR, reverse, and then back. And that way, just a little drift, just to get that car aligned. I have tried doing it without nitro and just letting leaving the accelerator on, not drifting around this corner. The car can do it, but it sticks around, let's say, about 270 kilometers an hour. So I found that using the drift actually was more efficient. I kept the speed up higher, and I had nitro to pull out of this, as I used right here to get myself back at the top speed. Now I would have gotten a perfect run, and I had that nitro bottle, so small drifting, just enough to get up to shockwave, out of it, get into blue nitro around this corner so that I'm accelerating while taking that corner. Here I'm drifting again without the accelerator on, just enough so I can get going again, and using the nitro get myself back up to top speed. Here we're in yellow all the way through. This nitro bottle I'm going to just save for this corner here as I drift around, set myself up. I will have gotten another perfect run, and now I'll use the orange nitro that I have to be able to just get a little bit of extra air time and maximize it. This is all yellow nitro through this end. I'm preserving that bottle as I will use it here, get back up to speed, and have a little bit extra so I can take orange nitro over that jump. Here we're going to do some 360s, keep it close to the edge. And here we're just going back through yellow nitro. So again, orange nitro, get back up to top speed. Once I'm there, back down into yellow nitro. There's a small drift, again without the accelerator on. Blue nitro on that section, because it is a sidewalk, there is the potential there of losing your speed. Plus with the jump coming up, I'm not too concerned about not having enough nitro. Here, just taking the corner, no drifting was necessary. Using that jump for in orange. I didn't have enough for shockwave there because I didn't get a good barrel roll to get multiple fill-ups. There was another drift without acceleration. So this section here, once you come out of the tunnel, there is a patch that will slow you down. So you want to be in a nitro state, either yellow or blue. I've also gone up most times, but I actually had enough nitro that I could go straight through, and thankfully I actually got a perfect run as well, which helped me to keep going. Otherwise, if you don't, that sidewalk, even if you come down from the top and just touch that little bit at the edge there where this road meets, it will drop you down, even slightly below 300. So you want to avoid that sidewalk at all costs and make sure that you have nitro going on through it. The same for this sidewalk here. Now we're going to just drift, use the back end of the car to pick it up. I have my top speed, so I was into just the yellow. And that's basically it. So throughout this course, there are some things that you want to avoid. Obviously, you don't want to hit the wall here or the sidewalk. These are places that will slow you down, so be careful with this car's drifting ability, because it will catch and drift really quickly. Its handling is exceptional. Through here as well, again, you're going to go through various parts of the track where there's going to be sidewalks, grass patches, and you want to avoid those. Through this section here, you want to really stay on the road. The reason is, the second you get onto that grass, it's going to reduce your speed, and because you're already drifting, it means that you're not in a nitro state and you're not able to go through it. Now if you were taking this corner, say in blue, then you might be okay. A yellow I don't think will be enough. It would slow you down. And plus, the other issue is that once you come out of there, you still have more grass to deal with. And this patch of grass right here in the median will slow you down as well as the sidewalk right up here. So you need to time it nicely. You know, get your drift around. You're going to hit some grass. That's why we have the shockwave, to overcome that speed reducing effect, to be able to get back up to speed and get into the road where, you know, that acceleration will actually work out. Because sometimes even in, you know, grass or sidewalk, the use of orange, nitro, whatnot, yes, it will accelerate, but it won't accelerate as quickly. There's still a drag on the car. Obviously, the biggest thing here is you're going to want to be careful of hitting this car right here, you know, if you're in shockwave or whatnot. So you need to just be aware of, you know, your handling of the car, whether or not you want to drift as well. That could have been an option. I had enough radius here to work with. Coming around this corner, that truck is dangerous, so that's why I'm in a little tight. Could have been a little bit more to the left and then swung in with my drift, so I would have been a lot tighter, like in this picture here, more to the right, and that way I would have completely avoided this truck, but I still avoided nonetheless. My mistake here was using the orange nitro instead of the blue. The orange nitro, even when I'm trying to come out of this corner, is good at maintaining my speed, but not really at accelerating me out of the corner, versus the blue nitro, I find. So keep that in mind. You either want to be on a nice straight when using this orange nitro, or use the blue nitro as you're going around the corners. Again, more patches to avoid with the grass if you're not in a nitro state. Otherwise, yes, it will slow you down. Now on this fork up here, there is a yellow nitro bottle at the top that seems to be pretty tempting. I found that this seems to be slower, even if you drop down and do 360s. So that airtime that you're getting there doesn't quite seem to nullify the shorter track effect here, I've noticed. And a lot of other expert players, better than myself, seem to go this way as well. If you can time this right, you don't even have to drift. You can just squeak right through nice and clean without having to use any nitro in particular, or drifting at all either. The reason why I go along this path is because on the other side there is a ramp, and it is a barrel roll. My only thing about it is that it has to be perfect. Your position has to be perfect, because if you're too close, you'll hit the buildings and you won't get a barrel roll. You'll just, you know, go nicely down on the side and get no benefit from that, even airtime. So that's why I prefer to go here. At least with the nitro bottles, I can maintain my top speed and have that nitro for other places like this. So it's a personal preference. I don't have much success with that ramp, so I tend to avoid it. This segment here, this sidewalk does not affect you, so you can take this without being in a nitro state. And through here. This is preferable to be in shockwave, or at least blue nitro. I had neither, so that's life. Alright, just trying to see what the patch problem is here. I guess it has to be this particular patch of sidewalk. But we've already discussed this. How you see that I take the back end. That way I'm in a lot tighter on my turn radius, and so I'm not really far wide and losing more time, like having to cover more ground because I'm further out, right? And that's it. That puts me in 59th at 153.193. And we'll see if that's good enough for 3%. It is not. So you gotta be real fast, probably under 153. You need to probably be in the 152s in order to break into the top 3%. It's just a testament of how few people have this car. So there you have it. That's it for me. Good luck, racers, and we'll catch you on the track next time.